Hello there. Welcome to your weekly Astro-Numerology forecast for November 28th through December 4th. Now, this forecast is for all signs. We cover selected highlights coming up in the astrology and numerology for the coming week, beginning with Monday, the 28th of November. We're actually starting the week with a Mars transit and ending the week with several Venus transits. So it's going to be a big week for relationships, internal and external. So this Mars transit has Mars retrograde trine to Saturn. And the 28th of November has the number 1 active, 28 reduces to 10 and 1, and the full date adds up to 18 for that day, and 18 reduces to 9. So 1 and 9 are the first and final single digits. So it's a big shift day, coupled with Mars retrograde trine to Saturn. So that brings a strong urge to fulfill your duties, your responsibilities. You have stronger willpower, you have strong concentration powers, you have perseverance. And because Mars is retrograde, the energy is turning within. So you are looking at taking your internal life, your internal voice, the listening abilities to the divine much more seriously. And you're taking your work more seriously as well. And you know that in order to create, success requires diligence. And Mars retrograde gives you that diligence to really listen for those internal prompts. Now, the next important highlight of the week happens on December 1st. And just to let you know, all of December is an incredible month of intensity because the day and the date, the universal day and date, all have the same single digit number. So the 1st of December adds up to a 10 universal date, and 10 also reduces to 1. So the 1st and 1. So we have huge new beginnings on that day. You really will feel a sense of pioneering energy, of starting a new cycle, feeling totally free to create from a unique perspective, and celebrating a brand new chapter in your life. And on this day, we have 2 Venus transit, Venus opposite Mars and Venus sextile Saturn. Venus opposite Mars creates a little bit of tension that brings to your awareness the divine feminine, sacred masculine balance. So it's energetically really exhilarating, and you just want to focus on bringing any paradigm conflict, any kind of polarity conflict into balance, not just in your relationships, but of course within you. That counts first. Now, Venus sextile Saturn, again, is a more serious transit. Saturn makes everything really relevant and really brings up the responsibility that you have. But in this case, Venus is such a beautiful, joyful, loving planet of abundance that you will really reap rewards that you've seeded prior to this. So it's a wonderful day to just relax. And if you are in a partnership, you may want to just have a deeper commitment to it. That could be friendship as well. It could be a commitment to something you're doing in your career, a commitment to a project. All of those qualify. And then the final Venus transit happens on December 4th. Now, this is a 13 universal date, which is the divine feminine, and Venus squares Neptune. And these are very feminine, loving planets that are in a more challenging aspect to each other, which means that you need to act. Squares are all about action. So in this case, the action is about creativity, to connect with source and through that connection create something that allows you to move out of a feeling of uncertainty or insecurity, which this transit can bring. So be extra disciplined about what it is you value and what it is you want to bring into the world. You're really much more open, you're more impressionable, And you want to channel this energy into something very kind and tender and beautiful. And that will help you get through the tension. Now, Venus, Mars, very active this week. I have a free webinar on Venus and Mars. So if you go to venusmarscode.com, you can watch it. It's all about how the Great Awakening is bringing the divine feminine and sacred masculine into balance. And we cover the 5-pointed star of Venus, the 13 phases of Venus, the secret meaning of letters V and M for Venus and Mars, and so much more. So head on over to venusmarscode.com for that free masterclass and have a beautiful week. I'll see you in next week's forecast.